Hello, welcome back to Unit 6, Part 2 of English 2 with me, the Professor Neil, and Yonghee.
Hello, welcome back of English 2 Unit 6 Part 2.
Yes. Alright, that's a very cheerful word. Welcome back to the lovely beach, probably somewhere in Scotland. Okay, the weather's looking nice, and we're going to talk about the best and the worst, and the greatest and the best. And as we said before, we're going to start with just giving you the answers to the self-practice that we introduced in the first section. So here we're going to give you the answers. So Yonghee, are you ready?
I'm ready. I got it right for every question, and everything will be turning into my fish.
Okay, good. So we're looking for the comparative form. So number 1, Johnny has a sports car. It is
more beautiful than Elliot's sedan.
Oh, good choice. Faster than Elliot's sedan. But yes, your answer was a good one. I don't like watching dramas. I'm
more interested in documentaries.
Excellent. Shelley lost a lot of weight. She is
Thinner now than she was last year.
perfect. I didn't make any mistakes on the first quiz. It was
Easier than the second quiz.
Number 5, the red dress looks amazing. It is
This time more beautiful than the blue dress.
That's why you can't have a faster dress. Number 6, let's go on a weekday when the lines are shorter. The amusement park is
More crowded on the weekend.
very good, more crowded. So on a weekday it is less crowded, but on the weekend it is more crowded.
Because I'm a student, I can go to the amusement park on weekdays too.
Yes, when it is less crowded. I bought the older model computer. It was
Cheaper than the newer one.
Good, cheaper. Less expensive.
Yes, when the new edition releases, older one becomes cheaper. That's quite a good idea.
Yes, that makes sense. Superlatives. So Yonghee, I'm gonna ask you I'll give the question, and you give me the answer. So, what is the biggest animal in the world?
The biggest animal in the world is the elephant.
Very good. What is the slowest animal in the world?
The slowest animal is the snail.
Very nice. What is the fastest animal in the world?
The fastest animal is the peregrine falcon.
Peregrine falcon.
Peregrine falcon.
Though some people might say peregrine. What is the tallest animal in the world?
The tallest one is the giraffe.
The tallest animal is the giraffe. What is the deadliest animal in the world?
The deadliest animal is the mosquito.
The mosquito. Not that dangerous bug from China that nobody talks about. And what is the longest?
The longest animal is the python snake.
Oh, very good. And what is the most colorful?
The most colorful animal is parrot.
Apparently, yes, but most colourful because there are syllables in it. And the last one, what is the most endangered animal in the world?
The most endangered animal is the South China tiger.
Very nice, the most endangered animal. So notice how we use these superlatives here to talk about one in a whole group?
Yes.
In the whole group of animals.
That's why we use the before these adjectives.
Yes, because we're talking about one specific animal in amongst all the animals in the world. Excellent. That's the self-study done. I hope that helped you. Now we're going to go forward to speaking one.
Speaking one on page 45 in the textbook.
Yes, with some more comparatives. So it says here we have a city race. We have James, Colin, Ray, Ellen, Betsy, and MP Squire.
Ooh, I want to run. Why am I having an MP Squire voice? I'm remotely similar.
Yes. So we have the question like, who is taller, James or Ray? James is taller than Ray. You can see that in the picture.
I was looking at Colin. Colin looks the tallest.
And then we've got below that in the box, you have tall, fast, old, thin. So we're going to ask more questions using opposite word, short, slow, young, or heavy.
We have to compare 2 by 2.
Yes, but first we're going to do part 1. All right. So let's run off and win the race. Well done, MP Squire, for winning the race. So who is taller, James or Ray?
James is taller than Ray.
Who is faster, Ellen or James?
James is faster than Ellen.
Who is older, Betsy or Colin?
Looks like Colin is older than Betsy.
Yes, you have to go by looks there. Who is thinner, Ray or Colin?
Ray is thinner than Colin.
Very nice. So as Yonghee gave, there is no answer. James is taller than Ray. James is faster than Ellen. Colin is older than Betsy. And Ray is thinner than Colin. So you can reverse these as it asked in part 2. You could say, who is shorter, James or Ray? Who is slower, Ellen or James? Who is older, Betsy or Colin? Who is heavier, Ray or Colin? And then you'd give the opposite order to the questions.
Younger instead of older.
Did I say older?
Yes.
Who is younger and who is heavier? Well, there we go. That's practice. Write down some notes. Give it some practice. We'll ask you some questions in the homework, of course, to check your understanding. But for now, we'll run off and finish that race. And we will move on.
Moving on.
Where are we going to? We're going to speaking to.
Moving on to speaking to is our word.
Our world.
Our word, not MP Squire word.
Not my world, not your world, our world.
Our word.
And we have the question here. What's the tallest pyramid in the world? What is the tallest pyramid in the world? The tallest pyramid in the world is the pyramid Khufu. Is that right? Khufu. In Egypt. I mean, do you have pyramids in Korea?
Not as I know of.
Okay. We don't have them in England either, so yes, the ones of Egypt are the biggest. Other questions so as we said, you can give short answers here. What is the tallest pyramid in the world? It is the pyramid of Khufu. Not one I'm familiar with there. Or the shortest answer. Do we have a short answer? Which is the tallest pyramid in the world? The pyramid of Khufu. That's the shortest answer there. You can give very short answers if you wish to. But as you're practicing, I recommend we use sentences.
Can you just say Khufu?
Yeah, so Yonghee, well, we've done the pyramid one. I'll ask the questions. I guess you give me the answers.
Third fish.
Oh. What is the biggest ocean in the world?
It is the Pacific.
Very nice. What is the highest mountain in the world?
It is Mount Everest.
Notice how it has Mount Everest this time. What is the deepest lake?
Lake Baikal.
What is the longest river?
The Nile.
How many kilometers?
6,337.
Close.
Something like that.
Yes.
Over 6,000.
Yes. What is the largest country in the world?
Russia.
Very nice. What is the smallest country in the world?
Vatican City. I've been there.
Wow, yeah, and it's small.
It is very small.
What is the coldest continent in the world?
The Antarctica.
Yes, it is Antarctica. And what is the driest desert in the world?
It is the Atacama Desert.
New desert to me. New desert to me, that's for sure.
I never heard of it.
No, I've never heard of it. But apparently it's the driest desert.
Where is it? Atacama Desert.
If you find it, you will wish you had taken water with you. No, just looking back. Okay, so yes, that's the end of our speaking too.
Oh, that was the end of speaking too.
And
now we are moving on to...
We did the self-practices. We're moving on to the classroom activity.
On page 48.
On page 48, yes. So here, make a group of 4 to 6 classmates. Well, we don't have that. We have 2 of us, Neil and Yonghee. Is that the right spelling of your name, Yonghee?
I'm not Yonghee, I'm Yonghee.
How do you spell your name? So how do you spell your name, Yonghee?
Y-E-O-N-G-H-E-E. Yonghee.
Yonghee.
Yonghee, not Yonghee.
Well, we only have 2 people in our class. And we've got to ask who is the tallest, who has the biggest hands, and so on. So Yonghee. All right, well, there's me, and there's you. And who is the tallest?
Professor Neil is the tallest.
Okay, we're going to give... best dancer too. All right, Neil is the tallest. Oh, Neil has the biggest hands. Yonghee has the most colourful shirt. Neil has the longest hair.
Professor Neil, you got my names wrong. For all of them.
Okay, let's just go back and quickly fix the spelling. So let's just fire those answers up again with hopefully the correct spelling of your name, Yonghee. It's important to spell Yonghee's name correctly. My dancing first. Okay, here we go. So.
Professor Neil is the tallest between 2 of us. And Professor Neil has the biggest hands between 2 of us. Sometimes I can make my hands big. Yonghee has the most colorful shirt. I love colorful clothes.
Yes, my shirt is white.
Professor Neil has the longest hair. I think my hair... I don't have a hair.
You're a cat. Cats have very short hair.
Yes. Professor Neil is the oldest hand.
Oh, wait. That doesn't make sense. Yes, let's correct that. Neil is the oldest.
And Neil and Yonghee have the same phones. Yonghee is the most alert. Yes. I don't get tired. Professor Neil has the cleanest shoes because I don't wear shoes.
Yeah, I'm the only one wearing shoes. So notice, Neil is the tallest in the class. Neil has the biggest hands in the class. We're talking about in the class, not in the world. Not in the world, in the class.
So it depends on the...
location.
Location or the range or scope of area. It can vary.
For the superlatives. So this is about in the classroom, not the world. Because Neil doesn't have the cleanest shoes in the world.
But Neil has the cleanest shoes in the class.
Yes.
Between Yonghee and Neil.
Yes. That's important. So that Neil is the tallest between Yonghee and Neil. Neil has the biggest hands between them, and so on. Okay? So yes, it's just because there's only the 2 of us. That's the range. That's the scope. That's the classroom. Let's move on then to the listening.
Moving on to listening. My song is terrible today.
Thank you, Yonghee, for that
listening
little music interlude. So the listening. So listen up, and we listen to Bruce and Emily on a quiz show about world cities.
Oh, come on!
Check the correct answers to the questions.
Fish,
right,
my fourth fish.
One moment, and Yonghee and I will read you the listening. One moment. Okay, let's go.
Hello everyone and welcome to Face Off, our daily speed quiz. Today's topic is world cities, and with us are Bruce and Emily. Let's get straight to the first question. What's the biggest city in the world by size? Is it Mexico City, Tokyo, or New York?
Beep, beep, beep. I know this one. It's Tokyo.
Actually, Bruce, that is incorrect.
Oh, no.
Tokyo has the biggest population, but it's not the biggest city. Emily, do you want to take a guess? Is it New York? Yes, that's right. Now for the second question. Which city has the world's tallest building? Is it Kuala Lumpur, Dubai, or Shanghai?
Beep, 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 beep. It's Dubai. It's the Burj Khalifa. Is the world's tallest building.
That's right. Our third question is about travel. Which city gets the most tourists each year? Is it Bangkok, Paris, or London? My guess? My guess is London. Sorry, it's not London, Bruce.
Is it Paris?
No, it's not Paris either. In fact, Bangkok is the world's most visited city. It had over 20 million travelers last year. And now for our final question. What is the most expensive city in the world? Is it Zurich, Seoul, or Singapore?
Beep, 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 beep. I think it's Singapore.
Yes, you are correct. Singapore is the most expensive city, and that makes you today's winner.
Woohoo, woohoo. Thank you very much. Oh, well, that was an exciting quiz.
That was a hard. I didn't expect 3 people talking.
Yes. I'm sure Emily was a mouse. All right, Yonghi, what's the biggest city in the world by land area?
It is New York.
New York, surprising, very surprising. Which city has the world's tallest buildings?
I remember Kuala Lumpur.
Dubai.
Ooh?
The Burj Khalifa,
Burj Khalifa.
which you have been to. Which city gets the most international tourists each
Have
year?
I been to Dubai?
Yes, I'm pretty sure you have. Anyway, so which city gets the most international tourists each year?
Bangkok.
Bangkok, 20 million visitors. And what is the world's most expensive city?
Singapore.
Singapore.
Professor Neil, I got confused with Kuala Lumpur and Dubai. I never been to Kuala Lumpur. I've been to Dubai. I thought the other way around.
Oh, well, there we go. Well, pay attention to your scores. Thank you for listening. And now we move to the last section. The last section.
Moving on.
We are moving on.
Moving on.
Yes, we are moving on. So, have your last sips of coffee. Take one last look at this nice, beautiful view. Because first we're going to be looking at the reading.
Reading.
Quite difficult readings today. So, there are 3 readings.
Wow.
About environmental problems. There is air pollution, deforestation, and biodiversity loss. And we're going to take a look at them one at a time. So let's look at the first one. So here we have air pollution. And I'm just going to read to you first. So read them. So human sources like factories, cars, and landfills produce lots of air pollution. Natural sources like deserts, wildfires, and volcanoes also create air pollution. Dirty air is dangerous for humans. It causes many diseases and contributes to global warming. Cleaner energy sources can reduce the rate of air pollution. So, Yonghee. The first one here is factories cause air pollution. Can you make 2 more sentences in this form? So what else cause air pollution?
Desert cars cause air pollution.
Very good. Deserts is coming in a moment. And
landfills of rubbish cause air pollution.
Very good.
And natural sources like deserts causes air pollution. Wildfires causes air pollution. Volcanoes also cause air pollution.
Yes. Notice that there's no causes because each of them is plural in the subject. Very good. So there are 6 things in this reading that cause air pollution. Factories, cars, landfills, deserts, wildfires, volcanoes all cause air pollution. So why is air pollution dangerous?
Because they create dirty air that is harmful, dangerous for humans.
Why is it dangerous for humans? What does it cause? What does air pollution cause?
It causes many diseases
And
global warming.
yes, very good. All right. So notice the use of the word cause here. Cause. Factories cause air pollution. Air pollution causes diseases.
Can you say factories are the reason of air pollution?
Yeah, you can say that, but there's too
So
many words.
Yeah, in short, we can say cause.
Cause is a nice simple word. And so what's the solution?
Cleaner energy can reduce the rate of air pollution.
Yes, so cleaner energy is the best solution. That is our superlative. Cleaner energy is the best solution.
You mean something like electricity or solar panel energy or
yes, or wind.
or
Unless the wind stops.
water pressure.
Very good. And as we're going to come to in a moment, water is a problem too. Deforestation. Deforestation is the destroying of forests.
Forestation is forest disappearing.
Yes, so deforestation involves destroying forests. People cut trees for fuel and they clear land for farms and towns. Forests around the world are shrinking and rainforests are disappearing the fastest. Deforestation affects the Earth's climate and water cycle in harmful ways. So, Yongi, what causes deforestation?
People cut trees for fuel.
And
then they clear land for farming and towns.
yes, so cutting down trees for fuel, farms and towns causes deforestation. So 3 things: fuel, farms, towns cause deforestation. So stop cutting down trees, no deforestation. But probably not that simple. So forests are shrinking, and what else is disappearing?
Rainforests.
Yes.
Like the
Rainforests are
Amazon.
disappearing fastest. Yes, like the Amazon rainforest. And so why is this bad?
Because deforestation affects the Earth's climate,
Perfect, Yongi. And it affects...
water cycle.
Very good. So what is the solution?
Solution is not cutting the trees.
Yes. So the best solution, not cutting down trees is the best solution.
Or even planting more trees.
But if you plant more trees, you cut down more trees. Well, there's a catch-22.
I don't understand, Professor Neil.
Ah, well,
So, because we already cut many trees, in return we have to plant more.
yes, so it's a never-ending cycle. Something to think about. And this leads to biodiversity loss. So, as it says here, Earth has millions of different species. Species are different types of animals. But many species are becoming extinct. Extinct means they are dying and disappearing each year. Biodiversity is important for food supply, freshwater resources, and protection against natural disasters. Preserving the Earth's ecosystems is one of the biggest challenges of our times. So what's happening to species?
Less kind of species survives.
Yes, and their biodiversity loss is causing species extinction. And so, why is biodiversity important?
Because of ecosystem, we need balanced food supply and freshwater resources and protection against natural disasters. So we need all sorts of animals.
So, what is the best solution?
Best solution is not killing the species just because we don't like it.
Or their ecosystems. So it means protecting the ecosystems and protecting the species of all animals protects us.
So we need the mosquito too.
Yes, so protect the biodiversity, protect the earth, preserve the earth's ecosystems. Yes, even the deadliest animals need protecting. So lastly, we have, oops, pressing the wrong arrow. We have the rating. So which forests are disappearing the fastest?
Rainforest.
Yes. And why is air pollution dangerous for humans?
It creates disease and global warming.
And why is biodiversity important for humans?
Because it gives us food supply and water supply, fresh air, etc.
Yes, Yonghee, you're right. That gives us food supplies and provides fresh water. And the last one, what can reduce air pollution?
We have to have fresh air.
Cleaner energy. Energy.
Clean energy, sorry. Cleaner energy is the best solution.
Very good. Very nice. So you notice the use of some superlatives there. Some superlatives at the end. Well, I hope that wasn't too much to take in. If it was, then I recommend going through the grammar review for self-study. Alright, to make sure you understand it. Any questions? Send us a message. For now, go through the grammar review. There are parts A, B, and C. Go through. In this case, you want to put in the comparative. Steak is more filling than broccoli. Gold is heavier than silver. Diamonds are more valuable than pearls. Cindy is taller than Jim. Action movies are more boring than documentaries. Professional athletes are better than amateur athletes. And grapefruits taste better than oranges. Oh, very true, very true.
Action movies are more boring than documentaries. Very interesting.
Yeah, action movies are
less boring
than documentaries. Ooh, good point. But I guess it's a personal opinion. Then we got the ostrich is the largest bird. Asia is the most populous continent. Siberia is the coldest place. Alaska is the most northern state in the US. The Taj Mahal is the most famous monument in India. Laughter is the best medicine. I'll tell that to clowns. Tom is the worst player on the team. Luckily, I'm not playing. And the last one, which is more exciting, watching TV or playing sports?
Playing sports is more exciting.
What? Even with Squid Game? Which is healthier, salad or pizza?
I guess salad is healthier.
Which is more comfortable, a car or a train?
To me, a train is more comfortable.
And which is better, spending money or saving money?
Spending money is better.
Yes. Which is more refreshing, juice or soda?
Depends on, but normally juice.
Yeah,
orange juice.
Or orange juice mixed with
lemonade.
Lemonade is very refreshing.
With ice cubes.
Yes. So thinking about ice, that is the end of Unit 6. This has been English 2 with your Professor Neil and his TA Yonghee. Thank you very much for joining us, and we will see you for Part 7. Bye.
Bye.